Hey guys, and welcome back to Meshing About. So this is pretty much done. I'm just going to go around and explain what I have done and what needs to be done before the turnaround. Turnaround's not coming today, guys, so just hold up just a bit. So what I've done is I have adjusted the windows here so that it looks a little more like the concept. Like I've said in previous episodes, this isn't going to be exactly the same as the original Star Wars Old Republic one. It's just a concept and I've adapted it to my own variation. So what I have done is change the windows here. I have given these areas like this and these gradients so that they look a little more rounded and have depth to them and detail. I think last time I had already darkened these areas just to give the this and this, like the top and bottom and the middles, a larger variance in grade, in a grey shade between the two. I cleaned up a bit here, so this is looking good now. So let me just zoom into the whole texture page for you. Cool. Yeah. So now the next step for me is to make a bump map and specular map. Now how that is done is we're going to save that, and we are going to save this as bump. So this is our bump map, but it's not going to look like this. We need to take out elements that don't add anything to the bumpiness of the model. So we don't need ambient occlusion. We don't need our cloud layer or our noise layer. We don't need grime, even though grime technically would be bumpy, it's not needed. We also don't need any color overlays or gradients. We don't need any effects on anything. This will be different for the specular map, but when we're making our bump map, we don't. We still need that, but we don't need. Yeah, well, we'll leave it like that. Take that out. I'm going to turn this back on so I can see. Cool. Yeah, so I'm just removing any effect layers because we don't need them. I know I missed out, by the way, an episode yesterday, and yesterday I did my Medicare stuff, which actually took less time than I thought. It literally I think traveling to the Medicare took longer than the actual process, which was like 10 minutes. But, well, that's actually good, so... Don't need that. Highlights. Yeah, sorry. So I did the Medicare stuff, which is good. And then sent off an email to get my payslips. And yes. And then yesterday when I got home, our internet was playing up, so I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday because, well, we had no internet, so I thought about just doing one and then putting it up today, but I can probably fit this into two. So yeah, those black holes. No, we need those. Yeah, so yesterday no internet. Well, it was just being weird. So yeah. And this looks really plain without any of the details coming through. And then today I did some of this, and it was actually just playing. Whoa. Actually, yeah, turn that off. Played some Skyward Sword and some Bloodborne, and just getting ready for SOUNDWAVE tomorrow, which is going to be really good. The timetable was a little bad, I guess, for me, but that's not really too much of a concern. Now I want to get rid of all of this, I think. Oh, no I don't. Anyway, yeah, so looking forward to SOUNDWAVE tomorrow. That will be really good. And then I'm going to stay at the parents' place on Saturday, and then on Sunday I will get to see the new dog that my parents got. So that replaces, is the second coming of, no, that's not right either. It's the next in the line of pets that our family has owned, even though technically I'm still part of the family, but I don't live with my parents anymore, so it will be interesting to see this new dog that they have. It's our old one was a border collie, and this one is a border collie as well, so they should have the same sort of personality or similar personalities, I would hope. So yeah, excited for that too. Anyway, just before we go, I'll just quickly explain. So just say I'm done with this, which I'm not, but I had all the elements that either raise out or are deeper than the geometry. So anything like scratches, panels, rivets, vents, they are both above and below like the level of geometry, even though it's just light that you will see reflected. You lay all those parts out and then in here we this is a little nasty way of doing it, but it's pretty effective if you know what you're doing. I can flatten the image or flatten parts of the image and then just color adjust the the sections of the ship that I have on the texture page, and give them grey, black and grey values and adjust their levels and things like that. And that will give me our bump map, and then I'll close that down and open the color map back up again, and then choose the layers that give specular, so anything like highlights, the edging, different panel shadings. That sometimes looks nice to have just a little bit of variety in the shading, which I would probably even possibly leave this layer, or maybe this, I might leave this layer on for the bump as well. Maybe not, but for the specular I probably will, which is the scratched metal layer, and that will add to the specular. So again, it's kind of like a bump, but it's for the reflective or shininess value of the model, and the white areas will give off reflectiveness or specular or shininess, whatever you want to call it, and the darker areas will recede and not be reflective or shiny, which just adds an extra depth to the bump map and makes it look like metal, basically. You'll see. But yeah, so these are the final steps. Because SOUNDWAVE doesn't end till 10, and then I'm going to be at the parents anyway, and it starts early, I'm not going to have a video tomorrow. That's a planned non-video, but I will do one on Sunday, and we'll have this all finished, and I'll show you the different maps and how they work. But anyway, I hope you had a good Friday, and hope you have a good start or all of your weekends if you tune in at all on the weekends, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, cheers.